Okay. Yep. It's 5 o'clock on a Sunday. Which means more Elder Scrolls. Let's load up. Yeah. Thought maybe I could go and get myself a pair of glass pants, but it's really hard to do that without making a lot of people upset, so I guess for now we'll just use our current trousers. There's probably going to be another place I can purchase them at some point. But let's see here. So, still doing all pretty well. So many maxed out skills. Yay! Athletics still need to max out. Destruction and a lot of these magics. I should max out at some point. Unarmored. Definitely should, considering can't wear shoes. But for now, I think most of our stuff is doing pretty well. Still have the Cuirass of the Saber's Hide, which, yeah, resist magic at 60%. Yeah, pretty nice. Constant effect, Night Eye. So, yeah, I've got like 30 points of Night Eye, which is why Darkness I don't really mind much. But yeah, things are not doing too poorly. Okay. Last left off, Matula's warrior test, must find the cave of the incarnate, secret place, sacred Syria, up to knowing the star prophecies. Find the cave of the incarnate, must solve a riddle. The eye of the needle lies in teeth of the wind. The mouth of the cave lies in skill of pearl. Dream of the door, the star is the key. Silmatur called this riddle wisdom's test. Said to take counsel in the wisdom of the tribes to find the way. Okay. So, yeah. First off, let's grab that again. Before resuming our in-character motions. Okay, so yeah, Dunmer still have a lot for this one to do. So much for this one to do. Boy. How are you doing, Anasi?
Warmly greeted, friend. Welcome.
Warm greetings to you too. Warm greetings to you too. Alright. This one wonders... Nope. Very nope. But... closer than where this one was. Alright, time to make the map smaller. Oh, no problem. Enjoy dinner. Soup sounds very good. Soup is on. Fisto. Oh, very dank adventure and more of the flyers. Oh, Oh. Really? By the moons. This one isn't sure where exactly this is, but it is a new place. This one's just going to stop caring at this point. Did this one just get stuck in... Just... Okay. This one did. This one got stuck. In another tree. This one even wasn't doing anything stupid. Alright. Well. This one is certainly glad that they have ways to get around things. Fisto. This one has heard of a great warrior Fisto, but they fell because they fisted and could not fist any further. It is a very sad tale. Goodness. All right. And a Kwama. Another Kwama mine here. This one does not need that many more eggs, so... Ow! Ow. Da. Okay. Well, welcome, favorite guest. My yurt and hearth are yours. Yes, could you tell this one of the Eye of the Needle? This token of our tribe, Malapo Amo's belt, is proof of Silmatao's blessing. Let me think. Perhaps you mean the needle? It's a tall rock column in the Valley of the Wind. I've slept beneath it once or twice. The Valley of the Wind is a valley to the northeast slopes of Red Mountain. The entrance to the valley is marked by Iron's Teeth, two tall rock spires. Alright, Valley of the Wind. The two valleys, side by side, northeast of Red Mountain. Westernmost valley is Dry Camp Valley. The camps have no water, but they're sheltered from the wind. Dunabe caverns are also there. The Valley of the Wind is the eastmost valley, runs long and straight between Iron's Teeth and climbs towards Red Mountain. The mouths of these valleys are east along the coast. Past Butar at Dwemer Ruin is just past the Zircon and Daedric Ruin turns south. Right. And this one's somewhat familiar with Red Mountain. Red Mountain is a great mountain of fire that in the center of Ardenfell. The outer slopes are steep and rugged, but the crater is deep and filled with burning rock. Beasts and servants of the devil Dagoth-Ur live in Red Mountain. The settled people build a magical barrier called Ghost Fence to keep the evils inside. With the Ghost Fence, rain never falls and the sun never shines. The only weather is the red and deadly ash blight. Great! Ghost Fence is a magical wall around Red Mountain. Settled people created this barrier to keep the devil Dagoth-Ur and his beasts and servants trapped within Red Mountain. Well.
With virtue, Outlander.
Yes?
Virtue, Outlander.
So you keep telling this one. Paul, Voss. Moria. So, northeast slopes. That must be around here. How can you tell this one of the skin of the pearl? You bear Malupa Opta's belt. This is important. Just a moment. You mentioned the needle in the Valley of the Wind? I recall the top of that spire is not white, but much lighter than the other rocks nearby. The head of the Valley of the Wind sits right on the needle. It's a good safe campground, sheltered from the wind, with only one approach. That whitish rock at the top of the needle. That might be the pearl you're looking for. Right. And the teeth of the wind? I know no place of that name, but there's a place called Arin's Teeth in the Valley of Wind. These two rock spires that mark the entrance to the Valley of Wind. They bear the name of the seer Arin, one blessed by Azura. Right. Okay. So. This one's just going to help look this up. Because all right. So this one has to head
Yes, Outlander.
east for quite a ways. Ow. So many random encounters. Must be a dead silt strider. Really? Okay. And this one needs to get all the way over there. So it is going to be a very long walk. goodness! This one just walked in. Because of this kind of cool looking statue, but if that's how these people are going to feel about it, this one will not bother them anymore. Of course it wants a fight. Well, those are things that are very important to keep very clean. Greetings, Mick. This one hopes you are well. Oh, by the moons. Well, this one is not doing too poorly. Don't. Aye, this one's ankles are not doing well. Food is very good and very important. This one hopes soup is good. This is true, but Khajiit always lands on their feet. You do not have a bunch of money on you. This one does not believe they would be good eatings. Especially since they are constantly flying, their meat would be very, very tough. Okay. This should be... Yep. Right area. Yeah, this place has certainly seen civilization. There's, rope markers. Cavern of the Incarnate.
The door is locked and will not open. The star is the key.
The star is the key. Yeah, great. Well, one will rest 5 hours.
In the dawn hour under Azura's star, the door is opened.
Good. Don't mind this one, they're just collecting some mushrooms. Oh. Were you looking for mushrooms too? Moon and Star.
Nevarine reborn, incarnate. Your first 3 trials are finished. Now 2 new trials lie before you. Seek the Ashlander, Ashcans, and the Great House Councillors. 4 tribes must name you Nevarine. 3 houses must name you Hortator. My servant, Nabani Mesa, shall be your guide. And when you are Hortator and Nevarine, when you have stood before the false gods and freed the heart from its prison, heal my people and restore Morrowind. Do this for me, and with my blessing.
Well. Absolutely, Azura. This one saw Azura in the Cavern of the Incarnate. They received the Moon and Star, an enchanted ring. This one is now the Nevarine. Zan'ren-Dar has passed the first of the 3 trials. Now this one must show Moon and Star to the Ashcans of the tribe and councils of the houses. Each tribe must call this one Nevarine. Each house must call this one Hortator. That are the next 2 trials. Nabani Masea shall be this one's guide. Kishi should return to her and seek her counsel. Also, goodness, this one has 200 pages. Oh. Hello. Welcome, Incarnate, Moon and Star Reborn, Hortator, Nevarine, Mourner of the Tribe Unmourned, Redeemer of the False Gods. I'm Peakstar. I was not the one. but I wait and hope. Ask and I shall answer. Wisdom guide me. Moon and star. You bear the moon and star, the ring of Nevarine. None may deny. You are Nevarine reborn. Prophesies incarnate. The temple will know you as an enemy. Ordinators will mark you for death, and the temple or tribunal faithful, the great house will hate and fear you. Doubters of the tribe will test your strength and doubt your honor. You will be known. You must prepare and be ready. Oh, great. This one has more enemies. So this one needs to be the Horror-Tor. You must go before the council of the great houses and satisfy them, for only the council of the great houses can name you Horror-Tor. I do not know the settled people of the great houses, and can offer you no counsel. Great, thank you. This one truly is the Nevarine, then. You must go before the Ashkin waste people and satisfy them, for only the Ashkins of the 4 tribes can name you Nevarine. Speak first with Sul Matul of the Yushoku, and the wise woman Nibani Masaya. For all the Ashlanders, they are the wisest in the lore of the incarnate. I've already shown Sul Matul proof of your worth. So this one has Mourner of the Tribe Unmourned. Pity Dagothir in the 6th house. All they do, all in foul and evil. They begin in brightness and honor, and cause the fall with their loyal service to you, Lord Nevarine. You told Lord Dagoth to guard the profane tools beneath the Red Mountain, and thus he was tempted. He did your bidding, when he tried to keep these tools from the tribunal, and so he hates you. Who betrayed him, and the tribunal, who mocked his honor, attacked him, and stole profane tools for their own use. Okay. The false gods. Tribunal and Dagothir have unnatural abilities and lifespans of gods, but they gained these things by actions that mocked the gods and misused divine power. They were ambitious and unwise, and consequences of these ungodly acts threaten all that lives in Morrowind. Great. So, you are not the one. I'm a failed incarnate, so are these who remained here with me in the Cavern of Incarnate. I survived the Blight, but I fell in battle with an ash vampire. Could not master the arts of war, nor could I learn the ways of the Grey Houses. They would not have accepted me as Horror-Tor. Take these poor things. They are of no use to me. Belt and trousers. Thank you. Instead of this one, profane tools. Kargnik, High Priest of the Dwemer, forged enchanted artifacts to steal the power of the gods. Never fought the Dwemer to prevent this blasphemy, but Dagoth took these tools to make himself a god. Tribunal took these tools to make themselves gods. Although the Tribunal sought to do good with their power, they are tainted by the same corrupt disease that moved Dagoth. Interesting. And can you tell this one more of Morrowind? A darkness on the land. Only you can bring the light. Great. Someone already asked about being a Horror-Tor, so this one thanks you. Welcome, Incarnate. I'm Ane Terrera. I'm not the one, but I wait and hope. Ask, and I shall tell you my story. Your story? I was a holy crusader of the temple at the golden era of the Tribunate. I contributed substantially to the writings that were later suppressed by the temple. Now they would be called apocrypha. I followed the tribunal unquestionably, and to my regret, I never believed the Nevarine prophecies until it was too late. Take my humble possessions with my blessings. 36 Lessons of Vivek, Sermon 12, Anatolia's Mace. This one thanks you. A very powerful mace. Welcome, Incarnate. I'm Urdan. I was not the one, but I wait and hope. Ask, and I shall tell you my story. Absolutely. I saw Morrowind fall into the Empire. I lived through humiliation and surrender, swore hatred and vengeance against Imperial and Tribunal alike for their betrayals. In later years, I despaired, turning to Red Mountain, where I grew old and died fighting the Blight and Red Mountain monsters. Take my weapons and armor. I have no further use for them. A spear and a cuirass. This one thanks you. Welcome, Incarnate. I'm Kanun Chulada. I was not the one, but I wait and hope. Ask, and I shall tell you my story. Absolutely. I was an Ashken. I led my people against the Varki while the Citadel dogs fled before them like Kaguriti. I quested deep in the strongholds of Red Mountain, cleansing the unclean things in their own blood. I did not heed the counsel of the women, and, to my shame, I craved glory, but never saw my real enemies. My axe and boots are yours, with my blessing. Well, this one can't do much with your boots, but this one thanks you. Welcome, Incarnate. I'm Iridine Nerathan. I was not the one, but I wait in hope. Ask, and I shall tell you my story. This one shall listen. I lived in late years of the Tribunate. Behind the scenes, I helped demoralize, then repel the Avaki invaders. I knew nothing of the Nevarine or Dagoth-Ur, and I took refuge with the Ashlanders. I died a fool, trying to loot ruined Kugrin. Here, take these. Maybe there's something in the world left worth stealing. Master's lockpick and probe. This one thanks you. You are the Nevarine. You are the Incarnate. You are the one. You must not fail. Well, this one is just a Khajiit. But this one will do their best to make things right. This one heard your story. It was very sad. This one's just cleaning up the place. I died 400 years ago. In the last days of turmoil and unrest of the Empire came to Morrowind. I was a tinkerer and not a doer, though I was marked by the stars. Not a hero. Take these things of mine. My bones won't complain. Sit this has been Ed. Hortled's robe. Fortify willpower, well... Cast when used, though. Well, that's kind of useful. This one is not sure what this... Oh. No. Ah. Here's the book. Gain knowledge from this book. Alteration skill is 72. Nice. Hermana Mora Altun Padol Lekan I. Alright, this one got rid of all the mushrooms. Well, this one bids everyone a fine farewell. And this one should really have marked the village again. 'Tis a fascinating robe. Aye, very much a splurt. And very much an owl. One finds it fascinating how many species on this island have only 2 limbs. They're bipedal, aye, but less than. Ah. Clanfair. Oh. Oh, this one appreciates the demon claymore. Which is another item this one could possibly enchant. Oh. Do not think we've been introduced, Handler. I'm Ulam Shogun. How can I help you? What is your trade? I'm a healer. Sworn solemn column restoration to heal the afflicted and cure the disease. But I have also learned that preventing harm to others requires more active opposition to monsters and malfairs. So I've studied both the unarmed and unarmored martial arts of the Khajiits and the lightly armored blunt weapon styles of the Imperial West, both for self-defense and disabling and killing dangerous opponents. Very good. I do not think we've been introduced, Outlander. I'm Yargo Go Bashing. How can I help you? Well, who are you? I'm a warrior by trade. I know how to fight and Well, this one could do a little bit of tomb raiding. This one was just trying to be nice. Armorer's hammer. And this one likes the helmet. Not that this one can wear it. Oh. Oh yeah. This one is carrying so much. Alright. Alright. Alright, that certainly helps. A little bit of rest. Full of summon golden saint, dispel. Take that. Well, this one could simply be smart and disarm a trap. Ooh. A very nice chest. Oh, this one should probably equip a weapon. You dare fight this one? Just an ebony longsword. This one imagines this will just go to the same place, but alright. Not the world's worst excursion. This one managed to pick up some nice things. Oh! Of course you could play as a Khajiit or an Argonian. Also, this one has Clipped into a wall again. But yes, this one is a very pretty Khajiit. You have a nice long tail. And yes, one could even be one of the lizard folk as well. Dungeon over there, but yes, one is in no mood to check it out. But yes, each of these games, as you call it, will allow you to pick your species. Well, aside from two, one of them, Redguard, has a set protagonist, and they are Redguard. Which this one is told in your world represents more of the people from the Middle Eastern area, specifically Arabia. And there's also the game Battlespire, which for some reason Khajiit and Argonian are not in, which just made everyone sad. Go! Sheogorath region. This one does not like the sound of that. Sheogorath is the Daedric god of insanity. This one would do well not to get on the wrong side of most Daedric lords, but one whose whole thing is being unpredictable, that is not a good thing at all. This one would be wise to step lightly around here.
Welcome, friend. Are you the one I've heard talk about?
Oh, very possibly.
This
Hello,
one
Nevarine.
honors us. Please, speak.
Shall be your guide to the 7 trials on the path of Nevarine. Ask and I shall answer, with Azura's blessing. Excellent. So, the 7 trials. Once seemed a dream, now it seems real. You have passed the 3rd trial. You must pass the 4th trial and the 5th trial. They are much the same. Each Ashlander tribe and great house on the Bardenfell must choose you as their war leader to unite the Dunmer against Dagothar's terrible menace. Each tribe must honor you Nevarine. Each great house must name you Horator. You have come for guidance, and I will give it to you. Right. So, what is this Horator? This one has been called Nevarine a lot. When a greater enemy threatens the great houses, put aside their quarrels and choose a Horator. A single war leader to lead all the houses. Only a great house council can name a Horator, and all councils must agree. Speak with the Rodoran counselors, Halalu counselors, Selvani counselors. Prove to them that Dagothar threatens them. When you are named Rodoran Horator, Haladu Horator, and Telvanni Horator, only then will you become the Horator, named in prophecy. Great. So, the Redorans? Go to Aldurin, the chief town of the Redoran. They say the council meets on the shell of a giant emperor crab. Redoran are proud and haughty, known as great warriors and great worshippers of the tribunal. Since they love the temple and Vivek, they cannot love you. Temple warriors hate the Nevarine prophecies and will kill you if they see you. Be careful. Oh, great. This one definitely needs to prepare some things for invisibility then. The Halalus? Halalus are great traders, keen for profit, subtle with words. It may be hard to find someone you can trust, perhaps impossible. You may have to fight with words to find the truth. Beware of tricks and lies. Seek behind appearances. Look for hidden power. Be wary. Be suspicious. Perhaps. And the Sylvani do not know the way of wizards. They are the ones that honor the tests of life and death, as we do. They are ones who live a long time. The ones who die are forgotten. They are old, and strange, and terrible. I know little, but I'm afraid. Again, that's my counsel to you. Be afraid. It's no time to be bold and careless. It is no time to hoard your treasures. With wizards, there are no second chances. Oh, great. The Argonians are lizard people. Well, what can this one tell, or what can you tell this one the Redoran counselors? Well, that's pretty much the same. Well, what can you tell this one of the Nevarine? Times of great danger, poor Ashlander tribes united under a single war leader. You can prove to the Ushaku, the Amensa, Zanab, and Erbisium tribes that you are the Nevarine, and the tribes must unite against the threat of the 6 houses. Each Ashkin will declare you Nevarine, war leader of all tribes. Let's go to all the tribunal Ashkins. First go to Sulmatul, who's your friend, who will surely grant you the honor. This one hopes. So, fourth trial. Stranger voice unite the houses. 3 houses called him Horator. When you have been named Horator by each of the 3 great houses of Bardenfell, come to me for further guidance, for you'll pass the 4th trial. And the fifth trial, when Stranger's hand unites all the Belafi, 4 tribes called Nevarine, 4 tribes with the 4 tribes in the Bardenfell, Shalku, the Ometsura, Zanab, and the Ebersum. When you've been named Nevarine by each of the 4 Ashlander tribes of Bardenfell, come for your further guidance. You'll pass the 5th trial. Alright.
Welcome, friend.
Pass the 3rd trial. Before you lies the 4th trial and 5th trial. Spoken with Nibel and Masea, but I know the 3 trials. Which should be called Usaku Nevarine. But first, would you hear the Council of Saint Matul? This one will. Good. First, I will give you warning. When you are called Nevarine, the word must spread, and many must hear. Your enemies will hear, and come seeking your blood. Such friends as you may have among the great houses, those who heed your words for the temple, may forget their love for you. If you have business with the people of the houses and temple, you may wish to conduct that business for us before your name Nevarine. That makes sense. Second, I'll tell you the counsel of the wise women in Nabani Masea, for you are an outlander, ignorant of the ways of our people. The body Messiah can tell you the other tribes and their ways, and the other Ashcans. If you do not know these things, you'll make many mistakes and waste precious time. That is my counsel. Now, if you wish to be named Usaku Nevarine, we may speak of these things. Well, this one isn't doing anything with any of the temples or the great houses, so yes. Very well, you wish to be called Nevarine. I know you, and I'm disposed to do so. But first, we must speak of need and duty before I name you Nevarine. You must understand why a war leader is needed. You may tell others, and before I name you Nevarine, I must see that you know your duty. Only when we have spoken these things can you be called Nevarine. Well, to this one of your need, know the words of the prophecies. The curse of Dagoth and the 6 houses threaten our land. False gods lie and offer false hopes of protection. You bear moon and star of Nevarar. Azora's hand is upon you. These are proofs I must show to all people of Usaku Nevarine. Alright. And this one's duty. Shall be Nevarine of all tribes, orator of all great houses. Shall eat the sin of the unmourned house, and free the false gods. You must defeat the 6th house, Dagoth. You must free the tribunal from their curse. It is the burden of prophecy. This is your duty, as Usaku Nevarine. Yes. For my hearth and kin, before the people of the waste, I name you Usaku Nevarine, war leader of the Usaku, and protector of the people. In token of this, I give you the teeth, which is a sign of all Dunmore, that you are the Nevarine, that the Usaku shall follow you in all things, even unto death, till the enemy is defeated, or until you are dead, or until you give this back into my hand. All right. So Matula has named this one Nevarine, war leader of the Shaku, and protector of the people. They have given me the teeth, an enchanted heirloom of the tribe. The teeth. Teeth of the Shaku. Constant effect, resist paralysis. Not a bad thing. This one imagines it's a amulet. Yeah.
I don't know where to. You flatter me with your attention, Outlander.
Well. This one shall head back. This one hopes you're well, Anasi. This one also might just take a quick nap. And drop off some heavy things. And some light things. And various potions this one does not need right now. Well, All right. Okay, so This one should probably focus on becoming Hortator, because that sounds far more difficult. And greetings, Gav. This one hopes you are doing well. Yes. This is an Argonian. They are cute. I don't think we've been introduced, Outlander. Janale, how can I help you? Well, what is your trade? I'm an acrobat. An entertainer. It's my job to amaze and amuse my patrons, but in more discreet vocations, second story man, and a connoisseur of treasures and secrets. My job is to come and go without attracting noise, and to effectively discourage pursuit when I'm noticed. Running, swimming, or leaping, my art is to leave my less agile, less swift pursuit behind. What, are you part of the Thieves Guild? Thieves Guilds and public guild halls do tend to gather around a single location, usually a corner club or trade house in larger towns. Look for guild operatives in Belmora, Alderaan, States Moria, and the foreign quarter of Vivek. Very good. This one should consider doing more of the work of the Thieves Guild. Go. The music in this one's head seems to be vastly missing. That concerns this one. Alright, this one will first head to Telavoon. Where's Alderaan? Ah, Alderaan, right.
I shouldn't have pushed so hard.
Probably.
Should you need something, I would be happy to oblige.
Ah, Zan'ren-Dar, welcome to see you again. Never told you I've missed some you performed your duties, located the airship, returning the amulet. Simply marvelous. Thanks to you, Louis Beauchamp is an absolute lady killer. Blondes, brunettes, redheads, I'll take them all. Can't resist me. It's a shame. I've got this fever. It's starting to slow me down. Well, I've got to run. I've got a hot date. Yes, goodbye. This one has a feeling that you have caught a lot of things. Now, this one needs to be careful, for they are technically a very, blasphemous person. By, at this point, simply existing. Oh, fascinating, but also very... This one doesn't like the smell. Welcome to Eldruin, Zan'ren-Dar. Umbrella Sore, Pauper. Are you new here? I don't believe we met. No. What can you tell this one of House Redoran? Doran Council is here in Eldruin under Scar. Go there if you want to know more about House Redoran. Right. Well... Dorn Council.
Do you want something? So what's this about?
I know about a drill master and recruiter. Wish to join House Redoran? You've come to the right place. No, this one isn't here to join, but... Zan'ren-Dar, false incarnate, agent of the Emperor, outlaw, unbelievable. House Redoran knows how to deal with outlanders like you. Oh, if you want to join House Redoran, speak to Nabita and the Redoran Hound. Well, this one isn't looking to join. This one just wants your fealty.
Go ahead, Outlander. What do you need?
Okay, so this one needs to...
What do you think of our city, Outlander?
It's not easy to get around. Manor District, ugh. Council Hall. Oh, great. Corsandrello. Gasagindu. Practice room. Practicing what? Smith? Oh, that sounds useful. Sadith Manor.
There's someone watching me.
What do you think of our city, Outlander?
Very confusing. That's what this one thinks. Trader. Oh, hey. Music. Okay. So this one is in precisely the wrong place. Perfectly fine. Soreti Manor.
There's someone watching me.
What do you think of our city, Outlander?
I am Mathene Soreti, Counselor of House Redorn. What can I do for you? Well, this one needs to talk to you about House Redorn. You want to join House Redorn? Seek them to meet on Council Hall. This one needs to talk to you about the Orator. That's a title given to war leader among the Grey Houses. Why are you interested? Well, this one has quite the story to tell you. You have told a remarkable story. Has a ring of truth. You may have been deceived, but I believe you. And I may be able to persuade the other counselors to believe you as well. But as a condition of my sport, I require a favor. Rescue my son, Barfor Sethi, from Venom Manor. Venom Manor. Well, that's probably the most blatant name this one has heard in a while. But tell this one more. Venom Manor is the first manor to your right when you enter Scar. Right. And your son, Balfour? Yes, my son. He's being held in Venom Manor, which is the first manor to your right when you enter Scar. I have heard Boyven Venom keeping him in the right wing of his manor. You must be careful not to kill Boy Venom himself, or the other councils will turn against you. Alright. Great.
What do you think of our city, Outlander?
Okay. Venom Manor. This one hopes you do well, Wolfbane. In the right wing. Okay. This one is so good that they can jump this well. Private quarters? Maybe not this way. Keep our special guest in the room behind the tapestry. Make sure the door is locked and he's under guard all times. If you escape, I'll blame you. Oh, the architecture is very nice. This one just might have done something very dumb. This one was smart enough to... that might have just been an autosave, but still.
I could kill that girl. Those boots are ruined.
This one just needs to find which tapestry. That tapestry.
There is someone watching me. I can
Probably.
tell.
This one does not want to look into that bucket. Did my father send you? You here to rescue me? Should we travel together back to Seth Mora? Well, yeah. Shall we travel back to my father at his, 8th Sarathi? Yes, follow this one. Take my father, Sarath Mara. Okay. This one just would love to... Well, it's not quite a prison. It's actually a manor. Now this one wonders if this world is built enough that it only matters that... Oh, you cannot see this one like that, eh? Come on. Yes, we travel together, bats. Yes. Follow this one. Good. You are only mostly an idiot.
Is there something I can do for you?
Well... This one apparently does not think so.
Is there something I can do for you?
Your son. Well, this one rescued. Yes, my son's being helped. This one killed no one.
Thank you.
Oh, okay. You just needed to take 3 more steps. Yes, my son Varsathe has returned to me. I am in your debt. Yes. So, would this one be Horator? Rescue my son. Words cannot express my gratitude. Therefore, I name you Horator of House Redorn. House promise that I will use my influence with the other counselors of House Redorn. Last is one obstacle. Bolvin Venom will never name an Outlander Horator. But if you have full support of the council, he may agree to an honorable duel. Alright. If any other counselor were killed or murdered, the other counselors refuse to name you Horator. Venom is tyrannical and unjust. And if he were to die in a duel in a fair fight, no other council will find dishonor in it. I guarantee it. In fact, if Venom dies an honorable death, I promise I will continue to plead your case with other counselors. In a duel. Duel is an honorable tradition dating back to the founding of Brisadin. Each party to the duel must make an agreement as compensation will be given to the winner. Loser is legally bound to this agreement. Most duels are fought until one party omits defeats or falls in battle. Duel to death is less common and only ends when one party is dead. Winner of a duel may take what he wants from the loser's possessions. Some consider this dishonorable. Yes, so... this one needs to go and find Boyven.
Is there something you need?
Yes, this one totally agrees with that grumbling. So this one still needs to talk to other members. Lawrence, Thessie, Orek Tong. This one needs to speak to someone. Hello, Zan'ren-Dar. Happy to hear the Council of Slathi has given you support for the title of Orator. This conflict between house policy and temple doctrine is unfortunate. Hope it's resolved quickly. Now, how can I help you? Looking for someone in particular, or you need services? This one just wants to make sure you will name this one, Orator.
Yes, Outlander, what do you want? Is there something you need? Go ahead, Outlander, what do you need?
So, Garisha...
What do you think of our city, Outlander?
Someone's looking for a Garisha. Bedrooms. Ah, dear.
What do you think of our city, Outlander?
It is nice and very confusing. Guard quarters, one's pretty sure they're not looking for there. Manor districts. Hello, Zan'ren-Dar. Happy to hear the Council of Sarthi has given you support for the title Orator. Yes.
How may I help you?
Is there something I can do for you?
All 6 Redoran counselors, Brada Morbin, Helaron Morin's house, Garrus Litheri, blah blah blah. Okay, this one is very confused.
Go ahead, Outlander. What do you need?
As Counselor of House Redorn, I'm a very busy man. Hope this is important. Well, yes, this one would like to be the Orator. Spoken with Althan Ceci, and I like what he told me about you. Get things done. Show good judgment. Story is crazy, but your story doesn't matter to me, as long as you can do something about Dagothur and his servants. I'm making my choice for Horador of House Redorn. Good. Alright. This one just wanted to get all of that done, so this one could make sure this goes smoothly. So as the Lethri, this one needs to find Obrador.
Is there something I can do for you?
Well, this one can at least go to Remoran Manor. Ow.
Yes, Outlander.
This one hopes you are easier to find.
Yes, Outlander, what do you want?
Ugh. I am Hilary Morin, of Lord of Westgash and the Council of House Redorn. Who are you exactly? This one will be your Horator. Athen Selethia spoke of your good judgment. I trust him. I will vote for you as Horator of House Redorn. Goodbye. Fancy armor.
Yes, Outlander. What do you want?
Nothing at this point. Nothing at this point.
What do you think of our city?
It is very confusing. That's what this one thinks.
What do you think of our city, Outlander?
Monarch tongue. This one does not need the monarch tongue. Arabar. This one definitely needs to speak with the Arabar. Not the guards.
I could go ahead, Outlander. What do you need? I could kill that guar. Those boots are ruined. Go ahead, Outlander. What do you need?
Nothing good up there. Private quarters. Good. Not
Is
you.
there something you need?
Yes, this one needs to speak with your lead person.
I could kill that.
Go ahead, Outlander. What do you need? Yes, Outlander. What do you want?
I could kill that war.
You must explain why you've come here, and quickly. No speech or excuses. Use your words with care, for I'm a counselor of House Redorn. Very busy man with many duties and responsibilities. Not one to stand idly while others chatter on about most trivial subjects. Alright, this one just wants to be your orator. Spoken with Athen Saudi. He believes your story and says you can be trusted. I know Athen's sorry since he was a child. I have absolute faith in his judgment. Please accept my apologies for not seeking you out and accepting you at once. Forgive me also for believing the rumors that you're being an Imperial spy. You have my vote. Minor Atrabar hereby confirms Zan'ren-Dar as Horator of House Radorn. Tell the other counselors I have given you my blessing. Alright, so this one is talking to Atrabar, Lethe, Ramoran. This one needs to find Radorn.
Is there something you need?
See, this is why this one was so not wanting to do this part of the story.
Is there something I can do for you?
Because this part is terribly annoying. Okay. Ow.
Yes, Outlander. What do you want?
Needs to find the council hall. Alright. Looking for a mistress. Raven.
Yes, sir.
Is there something I can do for you?
Bara Morraven.
Is there something I can do for you?
I am Bara Morraven, Counselor of House Radorn. Is there something I can do for you? This one needs to be a Horator. Ethan Sessi says he believes your story, believes you can be trusted. I still have my doubts, especially with these rumors about you being a spy for the Emperor, but life cannot be lived without risks. Agree we need a Horator. I can see no better candidate than you. So let the record show that Counselor Morraven confirms Zan'ren-Dar as Horator for House Radorn.
Yes, Outlander. What do
Alright, this one has collected all of those votes. Now this one just has the simple task of getting someone into a duel.
Under sun and sky. Only 3 blessings.
do you have something to say, Outlander?
So you have the support of all the other counselors for the title of Radorn Horator. That this one does. You have played your tricks with the other counselors, but they will not work on me. This has gone far enough. You're not a coward, as well as a fraud. Put a stop to your ambitions at the arena in Vivek. I will meet you there if you dare face me to a duel to the death. Alright, Boyven. Do you really want to fight a duel to the death with this one? That seems unwise.
You seek information, Khajiit?
This one seeks an end to this. Ow.
Well,
Where would you like to go?
Well, Balmora, and from Balmora over to Vivek.
Why walk when you can ride?
This is true, but why ride when one can teleport? This is the arena. This one isn't sure if they need to be in the Wasteworks. And this one hopes dinner goes well for Seth. Oh, the arena pit is on the top, apparently. So I'll just loiter an hour to catch one's breath.
You will die.
All right. Well. Well, that was anticlimactic, largely because, well, someone decided to fight this one. It turns out this one's pretty okay at fighting. Oh, this one's going the wrong direction. Levitation. Always a useful spell. Well, this one needs to travel to Balmora, over to Alruden.
We make a special trip just for you. Say no.
Well, this one is thankful for special trips, but hopefully this one will not have to return here very often.
What do you think of our city?
Go ahead, Outlander. What do you need?
Alright, this one just needed to make sure they're doing the right thing.
Go ahead, Outlander. What do you need?
This one hopes they're doing the right thing. Not the Lethri. Rethi. Yes, this one. Well, this one has
What do you
dealt
think
with.
of our city, Outlander?
Give me my support as Verdorn Hortor. Try to use my influence with the other counselors. Yep. Council of Verdorn is in agreement. You are the Hortor of the House Verdorn. Hope you're successful in persuading the rest of Morrowind to unite against Dagothur and his blighted host. On behalf of the House and Council, take the Ring of Hortor, token of your office. By this ring, others shall know you as our chosen champion. Good. Also, the sealed package for you. Don't know what it contains, but I received it from a contact with the highest ranks of the temple. My guess it has something to do with the temple's position and your claim to build Nevarine prophecies. Here's a copy of recent public notice identifying you as an Imperial agent. I'm satisfied with your sincerity, but I warn you, others might not be so understanding. Public notice has been added, journal entry has been updated, note from the Archcanon has been added, journal has been updated, journal has been updated, journal Ring of Hortor has been added to inventory. Okay. Ring of Hortor? Nice. Public notice. Well, beloved people of Morrowind, take heed, take warning. The outlaw named Zan'ren-Dar, a stated trade of vagabond, lately called Incarnate and Nevarine, now showing investigating ordiners and magistrates of this temple as be an agent in the pay of the Imperial Intelligence Service. Technically true. This outlaw's claims are false. The prophecies this outlaw cites are discredited. The dishonest character is base purpose of the outlaw in perpetuating this hoax are now made clear to all observers. Zan'ren-Dar is sought by various crimes by orators and town guards. Not untrue. If you see this outlaw in public, give alarm. Published by the authority of the temple, Order of the Watch, Magistrate Bardenfell District, on the signature of authority of Grandmaster Belisella, Captain of the Watch. Hear and heed. Well, great. Package sealed with an anonymous wax seal containing a single page unsigned note. The Outlander lately proclaiming his identity as Nevarine to be delivered with haste. Dissertations being made direct contradiction of doctrine and tribunal, namely that you are the Nevarine. The reincarnation of the sainted Lord Nevar are, in addition to being against temple teaching, credible and plausible to the extreme. Revelation made by the Inquisition, namely that you are in fact the agent of the Imperial Intelligence Service, otherwise known as the Order of the Blades, lately made substantial evidence by the Lord High Archonordor Barrelsella, further calls in question the validity and motivations behind your claims. However, as incredible as your claims are, much as they are in direct contradiction to the teaching of the Temple, and tainted by they are by interferences made upon your close association with covert policies of the interests of the Emperor, the interests of the Temple and its leadership, and in particular the interests of his immortal lordship, Vivek, are best served by a close and personal examination of the claims being made, and close and personal examination of the movement of the character of the claimant. Temple, through examination of its records, in particular the records of the Hieroglyphia and the Apocrypha, are intimately familiar with the many and varied claims, signs, and feats that would mark the Nevarine according to prophecy. Therefore, an event of fulfillment of certain of these most remarkable and scarcely credible claims, namely that the claimant should at one time be the acknowledged holder of several ancient titles to the power or authority of the Dunmer people, to wit, Hoarder of the Great Houses and Nevarine of the Ashlander tribes, Temple proposes that the claimant shall identify the Nevarine, shall present himself for inspection before his Reverend Honor, Archcanon Lord Tholor Sarati, High Archcanon and Chancellor Vivek, Archcanon of the Kenry and Vardenfell, Archpriest of the High Fane, for a review and consideration of his claims and identity. However, until such time as the claimant has actually been named Horador separately and jointly by the three great houses of Vardenfell, and at the same time been named Nevarine separately and jointly by the four tribes of the Ashlanders, no purpose in reviewing or discussing these claims. Because the Temple's official position in the prophecies of the Nevarine and interest of preserving the security of the claimants from those parties who wish to do him harm, it is convenient with the claimant of the title Nevarine shall present himself in secret to the Archcanon Satori, and the Archcanon private quarter in the High Fane of Vivek. Taken by agreement with these terms and conditions for a meeting with the Archcanon, Nevarine claimant may present himself to the healer of the High Fane of Vivek, Dasso Indolus, and the necessary arrangements will be made. Once again, no purpose is served by a meeting until the claimant is named Horador of the three great houses, and is named Nevarine of the four Ashlander tribes. Written at request in the name of the Reverend Honor Tholor Satori, Archcanon and Chancellor of Vivek. Glenno Lauren, Priest of Vivek, Assistant to the Archcanon. Well, this one has a day ahead of them.
Yes, Outlander. What do you want? What do you think of our city, Outlander?
Well, this one would like to leave it, but you are standing in front of the door.
Is there something?
How about sharing the wealth? I've lots to show you.
Uh-oh. Alright, so this one has completed at least that mission. Well, this one shall be interesting to say the least. Yes, this one would like to travel to the belly of the
With
beast.
pleasure. Please, go ahead. I'm all ears.
Well met.
This one's pretty sure the people in Vivek will not like this one. So this one needs to go to that area. Lalu Plaza. That's probably at the top of this area. Yep. General goods, weaponsmith, pawnbroker. Curio Manor.
Go ahead, Outlander. What do you need?
Well, this one needs to become, well, a Hortator.
Is there something I can do for you?
This one's pretty sure becoming a Hortator will take a bit more
What do you
time
think
than
of our city out there?
becoming Nevarine. Yes, I'm Crassus Curio, but you can call me Uncle Crassius. Crassus Curio is just fine. Oh yes, that's my name. Sounds like music when you say it. Good to know. Well, this one is looking to become the Hortator. Horators are great house war leaders, an ancient tradition seldom invoked in modern times. Well, this one has a story to tell you. You want to be a Hortator? Pity. Obias Dren does not want you to be Hortator. Very few councilors are willing to risk Sir Dren's disapproval. If you give me a small gift of 1,000 drakes, I might reconsider. Alright. Here is 1,000 drakes. What a thoughtful gift. How'd you know? Gold. Just what I wanted. Now it's time for your gift. Just what you want. My formal capacity as Council of House Latu. Give me my vote for the title of Hortator. Perhaps I can also give you a little suggestion. Certainly. I'm sure you can persuade Navina Ulis and Vildina Omani to support you as Hortator. Drum Bello too, if you can find him. Then there's Yingling Half-Troll. Alright. So, Navina Ulis? She lives in Ulis Manor, near Suran. Just take the road north out of Suran, cross the bridge heading west, look for a manor south of the road. Right. Omani? Councillor Velda Omani lives outside Vivek in Elmas Island. Take the bridge to the mainland from Tilvani Compound. Turn south of the bridge to Elmas Island. Path from the south end of the bridge leads to Omani Manor. So all y'all are in different places. Why, yes. Great. Drambero? Drambero is secretive. He lives somewhere here in Vivek. Right, and Yingling Half-Troll. Yingling Half-Troll is a foreigner like me, but he doesn't understand the Dunmer like I do. If you were to dispose of him, and other councillors would not be upset. If you kill any of the rest of us, of course, it's a different story. He lives in Yingling Manor on St. Olms, Kenton. Right. Oh. It's going to be a day,
What do you
isn't
think
it?
of our city out there?
this one might as well deal with the one we can deal with very quickly. Ooh, that might make things difficult. Ooh. Ah. So, one of the people that they named was last name of Dren. This one is very, very familiar with Dren. And the Dren plantation. All right. Hopefully, oh. He just said deal with. Well, if this one just has to deal with, then this one has done pretty well for themselves. Very well for themselves. Alright, well. Hello, Zan'ren-Dar. I'm happy to hear that Council of Sarathi has given you support to Tile Corridor. It conflicts with Tao's policy and temple doctrine is important. Hope it solves swiftly. How can I help you? This one just wanted to say hello. Move quickly by the guards. Do not interact with the guards. They will probably not particularly like this one. Oh, well, bright side. This one was able to break out of game-breaking glitches. This world is not exactly well made. This one's just looking for a manor house. Like this one. Amadi Manor. Hello? No. Belinda. Drayden, no.
Go ahead, Outlander. What do you need?
This one needs someone else. Bora, no. Volata.
Is there something you
Yes.
need?
What are you doing here? Well, this one has questions about becoming a Horator. Yes, Zan'ren-Dar, I've heard of honest Dren's unfortunate death. As for your request to be named Horator of House Latu, I believe there are no further delays. You have my vote. Be sure to be able to persuade the other councils as well. Once all the councils agree, speak with Crisis Curio again. Give you the belt of the Horator. Yes, this one has dealt with Dren. That's good. That is good. This one just had to deal with a slimy slaver and things end well. This one might go for a little long, just to complete at least this quest. Alright, this one needs to find someone in here. I'm fine, thanks. What can I do for you? What can you tell us from John Barrow? John Barrow's my boss. Want to talk business? Talk to him.
No worries. I won't hurt you. Ask your question.
Is there something
I take precaution to cure. I'm not found easily. See, I'll have to take more precautions. What can I do for you? Well, this one just needs your approval to become Horator. Horator's leader of Grey House's type of war. This one has a story to tell of you. Found me, that means you're resourceful. Yes, I will vote for you as Horator. My vote alone means nothing. Yingling is a fool. They bribe him or kill him. Crassus Curio is a man of passion, can be manipulated, but Valida never or Varus Dren's creature, do nothing without his approval. Well, this one does not have to worry too much about Dren.
I could kill that ghoul.
Yeah, this one will definitely take your picks.
Small foregone outside, or is it inside?
I can spare a few moments if you care to talk.
Gnome's Temple. North 1. Yingling Man. Star.
You've
What
got the
is your
better of me,
business here?
so go ahead.
Balugor. Welcome to Bibic, Zan'ren-Dar. Sure I have you some questions. Yes. This one is trying to become the Latu Horator. Horator's Lord Leader for the Grey House. Why? Well, this one has quite a story. Very touching story, but if you don't have 2,000 drakes, you won't get my vote. Alright. Here you go. Pleasure doing business with you, Zan'ren-Dar. Man of my word. Got my vote up for Office of Horator of House Solalo. Once you get everyone's bells, vote, talk to Crassus Curio. Right. So, this one has Curio, Drum, Yingling. No need to worry about Dren. So this one just needs to head to Ule's Manor. And welcome back.
You've got the better of me, so go ahead.
This one should have been smart and made a recall point, but east of Dren, eh? Well, this one knows Dren very well. Ow. Pardon me, you look like someone could use some extra cash. Perhaps it can be of civil use to Rolly and me? Rolly? Finest Packwar I've had the privilege of knowing. He and I have been together for years. Sure, he and I have our arguments. Sometimes he can be a bit stubborn. Always seem to be working out things. Be of some use. See, Rolly and I are heading to Vivek to deliver this shipment of clothing of Agrippa Hermione, the clothier. Surely it's some of the finest clothing you ever see. Perhaps it can interest you in some. Well, regardless, I've heard rumor that the road to Vivek has become rather dangerous lately. Perhaps you're willing to escort the two of us? Rolly and I would be most appreciative. You'd be willing to offer some compensation. Certainly. This one could help the both of you get to Vivek. That's a good fellow. See, I've been told there's still some good folks in the land. Rolly's become a pessimist in old age. Told me to find someone to help. When we get there, I'll reward you with, I think, 100 septims. Seem fair. How about 3 of us get going? Alright. Shall we continue on? Yes, this one should go. Excellent. Let's be on our way. Okay, well, this one can get you over to Vivek. Now, first off, is this the manor this one was looking for? Nope, just a farmhouse. Perhaps this one can actually complete, well...
There is someone watching me. I can tell.
You betrayed Lord Dagoth. Taste his vengeance. Well, as long as you do nothing, this one will do nothing. Well, Zan'ren-Dar, getting pretty close to the city. They don't let big old gore like Rolly inside the walls. Seems a shame. Such a personal sort. Isn't that right, Rolly? Anyway, from here, you and I can travel to Agrippa alone. Both here in Vivek. Her shop is in the Canton Works foreign quarter. Okay. Canal Works of the foreign quarter. Okay. Canal Works should be middle floor, correct? Come on, faster. Lower Wasteworks, so a little higher. Well, perhaps this one just needs to, get there this way. Yep, that's the way. Bookseller, tomb. Okay, Other end of the place. Of course it is.
Go on about your business.
Yes, one will try. Alright, Zan'ren-Dar, we made it. Thanks to your help, and Rolly would be, if he was allowed in the city, really must speak with someone about that. Think of how much he'd enjoy visiting the place. Talk about it for days. I suppose you're wondering about compensation for your trail. Oh, only if you wish. Certainly, two of us are more than glad to give you your fee. We'd like to thank you again for your companionship. Gets a bit lonely on the road. Sometimes Rolly gets awfully quiet on long trips. Getting a little moody for his old age. Take care, stranger. Alright, goodbye.
So good to see you.
Good to see you too. This whole place is a bloody madhouse. This one just needs to find a manor. Somewhere around here. Definitely not a manor.
The Outlander seeks answers.
Don't think I've been introduced to Outlander. I'm a traveling new woman. How can I help you? Your trade? I'm a farmer. Grow crops, raise animal food, gather animal products and vegetable products from land for my own use, and sale to the markets. Well, this one wishes you well, fair Argonian. Greetings. Perhaps you can help me. I'm supposed to meet my business partner, but I was running late. Looks like she went to Morrowind without me. Business partner? Yes, my partner Vendra and I were going to do some business in Morrowind. I was detained, though. Seems to have gone ahead without me. A bit surprised, because it's a fairly dangerous trip. Oh? Heard the road is populated by dangerous creatures. Feel I can't make it alone. Perhaps you're willing to escort me? Little compensate you for your troubles. Once we meet with Vendra, she should be able to help you as well. Well, this one can accompany you to Morrowind. Excellent. Let's be on our way. Goodbye. This one shouldn't have opened up their big fat mouth. Ryras. Ah. Okay. So this is where we're looking for. Thank you. This one knows where Malagmar is. I just don't want to go. You know, you could just not get into the water. That would be nice. Alright, please tell me you're not that stupid. Okay. Where the hell? Oh. You will be the death of this one. Alright. Please tell this when you go to Malagmar. Yes.
Where would you like to go?
Thank goodness the idiot came with. Alright, come on. You've waylaid this one's mission far too much. Ah, excellent. Oh, hello. This one seems you found Paul. Please allow this one to give you some reward for your efforts. Certainly. Thank you for helping Paul reach safely. I hope you will find this adequate for your compensation. Excellent. This one is Ventura. Poor Master and I are business partners. Have been for years. Well, a light amulet is not worthless, theoretically. Okay, so I'd like to go back to Saran. Okay. Wolves Manor. That would be... Yep. Not you. Come all this way. I suppose you can ask a few questions. This one is looking to become Horator. Oh yes, you want to be a Horator? Sure, I think it's a very good idea. Be a very special Horator. Is that okay? Need to say anything official? Here, how about, in the name of House Salatu, I hereby say you're a Horator. Of this house, House Salatu. Hope that's right. Once all the councils agree, make sure you see Cassis Coro.
Go ahead, Outlander. What do you need?
Okay. So... This one has Ules, Omani, Jen's taken care of, Half Troll, Barrow. Just need to go back to Crassus. And then this one will be done with this long little quest line. And we'll just need to get blessings from one more great house. Ugh. One would like to get back to Vivek.
We make a special trip just for you.
Halal. Wasteworks. Plaza. No Name Club. Probably something to do with the Thieves Club. Probably should deal with that.
Is there something I can do for you?
Oh, no. This one's just looking
Yes,
for...
What do you want?
you. Glad to see you again, Zan'ren-Dar. Alright, this one's spoken to everyone. All the councils agree? Splendid. So happy for her. What an honor. No more than you deserve, pumpkin. Now I have a little treat for you. It's a belt given to the Horator of the House Lalu. Just snug it around that supple little waist. Now, I know you've important things to do, but don't be a stranger. Don't neglect poor, lonely Uncle Crassus, your devoted admirer. Belt of the Horator has been added to inventory.
Well, hello there. A pleasure to meet you.
Yes. Fortify Magica. That's... oh. Excuse this one. Okay, with all of that, this one is completed much and is ready to pass out. So, next time, this one will complete the final Horator quest and then work on becoming the Nevarine. Hooray! But that'll be for next time. When this one comes back, a lot more. A whole lot more. Have a good one.